Welcome to Magnolia Monday. We're going to create some fun things with a Magnolia stencil and these Nutcracker Shelf Sitters. I can get them out of the package here. That is nice that they come in bubble wrap. All right, so I think that's how they match up. All right, so I was a tiny bit late hopping on, but we are here and we are ready to craft. I want to grab the other thing I've made with this stencil to show you. It's very, very cute. Made this a little bit ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, on our cutting board chalkboard. This is the stencil that I'm going to be using today, but instead of using the entire stencil on a surface, we are going to be using these shelf sitter cutouts that match the 3 nutcrackers on here. Hello, Tita. So that is what we're going to do here. And instead of doing them all one color, I actually found a picture. Someone had done them in some multiple colors. I kind of want, I don't know, I kind of want to do like one of them red, one of them blue. Do any of you guys have any nutcrackers that you display for Christmas? Let me see what kind of images I can find, because I want to make them. Oh, here's some good ones. Here's some that look pretty much, you know, like you'd see other places. Hello, Carla. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. So I think maybe I'm going to, let's see, can I, well, let me download this picture. Save, no. Oops. There we go. I guess I'm just going to do a screenshot of it. And go back to this one and screenshot, and then they'll be right next to each other in my screenshots, because I kind of all right, so I'm gonna make the 3 nutcrackers. If you're just hopping on, this is the stencil we're using. It's called Nuts About Christmas, and you can see on this cutting board chalkboard I just did the nutcrackers in white. And then I did some, I think it's glittering magnolia green or just magnolia green, and then some gold here, and put it on this chalkboard with a bow. But we also have these shelf sitters. They're about 1 inch thick. They do stand up. So I could do black on one side and then do colored ones on the other side, but I'm gonna have to probably line up all 3 underneath and then just use the stencil one time. The other thing you can do, you are allowed to cut your stencils. So sometimes I will take these and cut, you know, the 3 nutcrackers apart, but I don't think I need to do that. So looking at some of these pictures, one is going to be green, one's going to be red, and one's going to be blue. So, what is this? So I'm thinking Old Glory red for one. I kind of want to do, I think I want to do more of like an army green, or what do you guys think? Should I do like the green, or should I do more of an army green? kind of looking at this picture here of some wooden nutcrackers. I think Old Glory Blue for sure for the blue. Green. Thank you, Becky. I know I'm going to need black for some of the pants. Maybe a little bit of gold. It's my glittering gold. All right. A lot of them have beards, but the background is already white. So I'm probably just going to do the faces with black so that their faces are white and then the features. Okay, I just need to decide which one I'm going to start on. And let's just start with, let's get our stencil lined up. I think that's going to be the hardest part. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to place, I really wish I had a, what do you call those? A light desk or a light board. But I'm going to try my best to line this up. I think this is the one that goes with this. Nope, I think it's this one. All right, let's just try this first one and see. I've got to like, ooh, I got that pretty good centered on there. All right, maybe I will just do them one at a time. All right. Not super sticky, so I'm gonna really try to press it down. All right, this one, let's do blue with some gold on the shoulders. Gold hat. I'm gonna do his face black, and then we're gonna do red pants and black boots. So I'm gonna kind of work my way down the stencil. I'm probably gonna need to use paintbrush squeegees because it's going to be, you know, a few colors pretty close to each other. All right, I think what I should do is start furthest away from me and work towards me. So we're going to go gold, then some black, then, what did I say, blue for the jacket. And I feel like my blue might need a little distilled water stirred in here. So how is everybody doing? I'm not seeing many comments. There we go. All right. Okay, now I can see your comments. Hello, Patricia and Becky and Grandpa something. It went away before I could see the whole name. Ooh, okay. Just want to, if your chalk paste jars start to get a little dry, you reactivate them. Don't throw it away. That's wasting money. We don't want to waste money. You just spritz a little bit of distilled water in there and stir it up, and you're good as new. Okay, I'm also going to use red on this one for the pants, and then black again for the boots. I think this one's pretty good, but let's go ahead and do a little chalk paste maintenance on this one too. Now, I just Googled nutcrackers and looked at images, and I'm just kind of going off of a picture to get my colors. Okay. So here we go. We're going to start with, I think you guys can see pretty good there. I'm going to start with gold. Ooh, the gold is very liquidy, which is fine. That means it's going to spread a lot easier. So I'm going to do gold on his hat. I'm also going to come down here. We're doing gold on his little shoulder things. you know, the kind of decor on the shoulders. I think that's all the gold for this one. Okay, then I'm going to do his face and hair with black. So see, these paper squeegees are really nice because I can go right up to where the gold was without mixing it in. All right, and I'm just going to come here with his hair and then his beard here, just at the little angle there. Okay. All right, I might as well come down and do the boots as well, even though I said I was going to go in order. All right, there's his boots. Now let's do the coat in this royal blue. Oh, I want to do the cuffs in red also. So I'm going to stop right about there where the cuff would be. So I'm going to come up here between his beard and the shoulder. We're going to do that in blue. Oh, I can't wait to see what these look like. Should I do the middle of his buckle? Nah, we'll leave it. So I'm excited that this season we got out quite a few different shapes in these shelf sitters that coordinate with some of the stencils, which is really fun to make. We got the snow globe. I can show that one to you because it's right in front of me. I can grab that to show you. Go to there. I love paintbrush squeegees. All right, now we're going to do some red on his pants. Almost done with this first one. I can't wait to see it. In the cuffs. And if I mix a little blue in there, it's okay. All right, and then his hand again, a little bit more black. Okay, are we ready to peel and reveal our first one? Oh, he looks so good. What do you guys think about that? See how I was able to do all those different colors because of the paintbrush squeegees. They allowed me to be able to do all those different colors. All right, that was cool. I really liked that. Okay, so that's that one. This one, so now I'm taking this tallest one and I'm going to try to line him up and then flip it over. Isn't that awesome? I love it. Okay, get this guy centered. He's pretty good too. All right, so now we're doing this middle one. And I just held it up to my light, I can see that I need to move him over just a little bit. Okay. About there, and I'll just smooth it out. All right, this one, I don't know if I want to do all the crowns the same. This one I'm going to do, I'm going to add some green in here. Ooh, peppermint leaf. It's kind of like sophisticated coloring is what you're doing when you use a bunch of different colors and the paintbrush squeegees. All right, so we got some green in here. Okay, so let me get a plan. Black, blue, green, but still red, gold, black. I'm gonna do a little bit of red on this hat or whatever this is. So we're gonna start with gold again for the majority of this hat. To there. And then I'm gonna do red on this shape in the middle. Oops, I need to clean my, it looks like I still have a little bit of blue. So let's clean this off. All right, on this little diamond shape in the middle, we're gonna do red. And this bottom part of the hat, I'm gonna do this red as well. Okay, and also doing red on the cuffs again. Okay. All right, black for our hair and our face. And I can't tell where his beard is. All right, this, whoops, I missed a spot. This jacket coat is gonna be green. I'm still gonna do the shoulders with gold. So we'll leave those plain for right now. And I did put in the description of the video, if you click more, I did put the links for the stencil and the shelf sitters themselves. What do you guys think? Who decorates with nutcrackers at Christmas? I never did until my daughter was in the Nutcracker Ballet. And then I'm like, I need nutcrackers in my Christmas decorations. Okay, gold for the shoulders. Okay. Black for the hands. I said blue pants. Got a lot of paste on there. There we go. And then we'll leave the boots black again. A lot of extra blue there. All right, pants, and then we'll peel this guy. I like that all three of them are different, slightly. All right, ready? Oh, there's that guy. That looks so cool. Okay, this one's gonna be red. Red jacket. Ooh, wow, I got that almost exact. Now I do have paste. Need to clean up here. Okay. All right, so those of you who didn't get to see it, here was the first one we did. And the second one. Isn't that cool? All right, so we have blue with red pants. We have green with blue pants. So we'll do red. They have white pants. I don't like that. Red with green pants? Let's do that. We'll just mix those three colors for jackets and pants. I just want to check this one more time. Okay. All right, so that one I just did gold with red. I think I'm just going to do gold hat on this one. There isn't really a place to do another color. Okay, also gold on the shoulders. Okay. And black for our face. And beard. Boots are black as well. Now, I think these would look just as cute. Well, maybe not just as cute, but you could do these just with the one color. All right, I said I was going to do red jacket and green pants. It's going to be hard to get the red and not get the black. So if I get a little bit of black on there, it's okay. green pants. And like I said, these are two-sided. So if you wanted to do different colors, like maybe next Christmas you want to do pastel colors, or like, you know, the pink and teal type of nutcrackers, you could totally just flip them around and decorate them differently on the other side. I love that you can make them two different ways. Okay, I'm going to do a blue belt on this guy and blue cuffs. Just keep using these same 4 colors in different ways. And then his hands. Alrighty, are we ready? Peel and reveal Nutcracker number 3. I love all the colors. Is it perfect? No. There's a little bit of green on the hat there. No big deal. I could clean my stencil, wait till this dries, put it back over and do, thanks Lori, and do the gold again. But, all right, let's see if they'll stand up on my desk. My mat here might not be completely flat. I really don't want to knock them over because especially that one is not even dry yet. All right, so this was the second one we did. This is the third one. Maybe if they lean on each other. And this was the first one. Aren't they so cool? So stinking adorable. You're right, Patricia. So these are very, very fun. I've seen them done many different ways. And don't forget, even if you get a set of the nutcrackers, you can do them twice, once on the front, once on the back. And you can use your stencil in other ways. Like I used it here, the entire stencil says Nuts About Christmas. Isn't that adorable? So cute. You could even, with these shelf sitters, you could get a long piece of, you know, like a 2x4 that you cut. Just do the Nuts About Christmas on it and have these 3 sit on that. Wouldn't that be cute? So you could use another part of the stencil as well. All right, so if you want to know the colors I used of chalk paste, I can put that in the description as well, where I tried to use bit.ly links this time to see if that would help with people being able to click on the links. So let me know if that helps. I will just do that from now on rather than trying to put the big, you know, the big long links that go to my website. I'll do this extra step if it helps you be able to find things. But I used Old Glory Red, Old Glory Blue, Black, Gold, and Peppermint Leaf is the name of the green. I might do a reel tomorrow on the other side doing, gosh, let's look at the colors. Because I think this would be really cute to do maybe blue ice. Maybe still the gold. Or would I do silver? I think the best pink for this would be French Rose. Now what could be, oh, I know. And Magnolia Green. What do you think about these 4 colors for kind of more pastel-y? Or what would you call that? Like sugar plum fairy type of colors. What do you think about those colors? A pink, teal, oh, gray. Yeah, instead of the gold, I do have gray. Maybe those, do the gray instead of gold. I think those would be really cute. Like maybe use the gray. Oh, and then black. Would I still need black? or the gray would be in the place of the black. Use the gold kind of the same places I did, and then these three colors instead of the red, green, blue, I'd use the pink, teal, and green. Okay, I'm going to keep those pulled out because I think that would be a really cute reel to do tomorrow. I can even start the reel showing these colors that we did tonight and then flip them over and show how they can do a totally different, or we all could do a totally different color scheme with different chalk paste colors. I love it. These were really fun. I would say that if you gray on the faces, yeah, instead of black, I think I'll use the gray wherever I used the black. Black would probably be fine too, but it is going to be a lot darker with those light colors. And the boots, yep, to make it look a little more. We don't have silver chalk paste. We have gray. So it'll kind of be my silver. So thank you guys so much. Let me know if you have questions, if you need me to put the colors again that I used. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night and a wonderful Thanksgiving. I will be back live on YouTube on Wednesday night at this time for my Wood Kit Wednesday Craft With Me edition. So have a wonderful evening. Bye, friends.